Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily beat the HIRUKO final boss fight in Nioh 3. Infernal Calamity, the ninjutsu, is extremely powerful here. Now, he actually has different resistances depending on what phase of the fight we're in. At the start, he has fire, so he's actually strong against fire, and I'd actually recommend going with lightning for the start as well as wind so that we can chip down his ki and also slow him down. Another recommendation is to have the Sloth Talisman. This is extremely powerful here for slowing him down and make this fight a whole lot easier. Now, I do have a build I'll have linked in the comments to help out with this fight because it is a pretty challenging one, although I didn't find it to be the hardest fight in the game. Now, whenever he gets down about 25% health, he does go into the cold form here where he's going to take extra damage from fire, so I'd recommend starting off with that. Now, the Tonfas here are really great for stunning him, but I'd honestly recommend for this fight to play a lot more defensively and actually to take one attempt at this fight without attacking, just so you learn the defensive timing for the dodges. This will make this fight a whole lot easier because with the evade ability, we can get our ninjutsu back and continually keep spamming the Infernal Calamity, which I found to be one of the best strategies here because a lot of the attacks hit in a very hard and large area of effect. So we want to be playing a little bit more defensively here, especially in the yokai realm when our ki is just not going to be at its top. I also found the Lifesteal Talisman work really well, but I had the Sudama cores here for the lightning damage, as slowing him down will make this fight a lot easier. And I also have the Uncanny Bolt there for the exact same effect. We want to be trying to apply the confusion so he can take extra damage as often as possible. So that's why we're continually spamming our ninja tools and using our spells pretty frequently. I also have the Raiju Soul Core there, as I found that worked well. And I'm using the Guardian's Fury with the lightning damage because it has a ranged attack there, which you can see can continually keep applying that lightning damage on him. Now, you can go with the counters there. I found the counters is pretty easy to pull off. I didn't get it on this. I got it in the first attempt a couple times. Charge heavy attacks with the Tonfas to the backside just work really well until he starts flying up to the sky there, which is pretty annoying, into his lightning phase here. Now, he still takes a decent bit of lightning damage, I found, compared to the fire when he takes literally no fire damage. So if you do have any lightning-based attacks, don't worry. You can still go ahead with all of your other attacks here. Now, I found for the dodge timing on his attacks, a lot of them come out quickly, and we're best dodging away from him diagonally. I found that was what worked absolute best here. I found that the best thing to do, though, is to try and just play as far away from him as possible while spamming your skills. A lot of these attacks are well telegraphed, like the lightning there. It's going to have purple on the ground, so you can actually time these so that you get your perfect dodge off to get yourself the ninjutsu back. I found that worked really well, and one of the best things with this fight is playing very defensively, lets you get your ninjutsu tools back, and you can go all in on your skills so that they deal a decent okay amount of damage here. But yeah, we're just going to be kind of circle strafing around using the arena to keep away from him as much as possible. We can also reapply buffs this way, so I have the wind talisman there, or the wind familiars that just give us a little extra damage on our charge heavy attacks. He'll do whenever he's in this lightning form, these dashing attacks that come really quickly, so I'd recommend actually dodging to the side for most of this, as he also has those ranged projectiles which are a little harder to dodge. But if you follow along with the tips and tricks in this video, you'll be able to easily take down HIRUKO in Nioh 3. I also have a build guide. I'd recommend checking that out because it is a very powerful build. I show where to get all the items. And here is a quick brief overview of the build. If this was useful, hit the subscribe button below.